What's up, guys? It is Thursday, 2:43 in the afternoon. Left the house about 10 after 2. Down here about to snatch up to the trailer.
Right across these plains and prairies, Rocky Mountain highs, fade off into the distance like ghost riders in the sky. Black smoke and white line, steel horses side by side. It's more than just a living, y'all. Hell, it's our way of life. We're the last of the cowboys.
That sky. Trying to get this done before I get wet. That sky is not looking so good. All right. Go down here, check out our trailer. Still got no idea where I'm going to park down here. I guess I'm gonna find out when I get there and see what happens. Also, a little bit of permit issues. A lot of the permit offices are closed. Most of them are closed.
Turn right.
There's our trailer right there. So what I do when I drop my trailer, there's always a concern to somebody trying to steal your trailer or whatever. So what I do to a little prevention, not really a whole lot of prevention, but a little prevention is I take the kingpin with me. So I'm gonna put the kingpin back in this thing before we get hooked to it. Kingpin is back in. Go ahead and lock into it. That was not exceptional. We are locked in. Put some air to this trailer. Tug on it, make sure we got it. Even though I saw that the fifth wheel latched in. I have, on my fifth wheel, there's the actual fifth wheel latch that pops in that you pull out when you want to release it. And then there's a secondary, because of the weight that this truck is able to pull, there's a secondary handle. So actually I have two fifth wheel handles that I have to make sure are locked in and pulled out. So we are good to go. Man, I probably should have went straight down that row in order to get out of here a little bit easier. This was kind of dumb. I'll go out the end. It's a little bit wider than the out lane. Whew, we just barely beat that rain. Although we didn't actually beat it. Got this feeling it might rain.
Turn right at the traffic light, then take the road on the right.
So I called my permit office about the permits on this load because it's a holiday. Most permit offices are closed. Apparently, she is thinking that the Maryland permit office is a self-issue, which we might be able to do under the perimeters of my next load, because I did book a load today. I booked one out of the port. It is a 320 cat excavator coming right out of Mid-Atlantic, right where we're delivering to, going to Broadview Heights, Ohio, to the cat dealer. We're going to pick that up tomorrow. We get this one delivered, pick it up. It's picking up the same place we're delivering, Mid-Atlantic. We're going to pick it up when we get this one delivered, and delivered on Monday, and then we have a wheel loader for one of our customers we got to get out of Butler, Indiana. So that's the plan. We're going to do that. But the confusing part, the concern, I guess, we came in with, because today's a holiday, all the permit offices are closed, or 40 of them anyways. And the 3 that I need are part of the 40, of course. So, but they do this self-issue where if you fit certain perimeters, you can they'll just issue the permit. The computer will pick it up and just issue the permit. So she's working that to see if we fit in the perimeters with that load. It's kind of a lighter load. A 320 is not very heavy, and we're not very wide, so it's not a real big deal. And I know the route. We just got permitted on that same route that I'm going to ask for last week for 11 foot wide, or 10 and a half wide, I think it was. So I think we'll be good. Hopefully we'll be good, self-issue, but we're going to find out. So here we go. Go back over here, get back on the turnpike. And about 3/4 of a mile here, we'll be on a turnpike. We will get this thing over to Baltimore. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Friday morning. Friday. Ended up staying in Hagerstown, Maryland last night at the AC&T truck stop. Pretty nice little truck stop. No restaurant or anything, but they got hot food in there made to order, so that was kind of nice. Nice showers. Got a decent place to stay. Big parking lot. They got like 3 or 4 different little parking lots that equal out to a big parking lot. So left out there this morning. We got there about 7 o'clock last night. Left out of there this morning at about 5 o'clock, a little after 5. The idea here is the hurdles we have, and the idea is we have a scale over here on 70 that we're coming up on here in a few minutes. Hopefully, by leaving at 5, I was hoping to buzz by them before they open. Not that Maryland scales have never been a big problem for me. I have heard from other people that they struggle with Maryland, but I've never experienced too big a problem with Maryland, so the scale really isn't a huge big deal. But still, if I can avoid having to go in, if I can roll by them when they're closed, that's way better. Way more better. Then, the other hurdle, one of the other hurdles, will be 695. Because we're oversized, we can't go through the tunnel. The best route to get to the port would be 70 to 695 south to 95 north, come through the tunnel, and get off Keith Avenue, go in that way. But because we're oversized, number one, we're not allowed in the tunnel, and number two, there's a bridge going into the port on Keith Avenue that new oversized are not allowed to cross right now. They're working on it. They've been working on it forever. I don't know that that thing will ever be done, but so we got to go 695 north from 70, go all the way up around to 95 south on the north side of Baltimore, and come in that way. And so that I was worried about that. That could be challenging. The idea here is, because I got there at 7 last night, take 10 hours off, you can leave at 5, did my pre-trip and everything, got out of there about a quarter after, whatever. Hopefully we will we'll get through 695 before traffic gets totally stupid. Baltimore is a thing. It's almost as bad as Atlanta. So hopefully that's the second hurdle, and then the third hurdle is going to be, because the port was closed yesterday, what kind of disaster is it going to be when we get there? Way station 1 mile. See what happens. When you're coming up on a scale and you watch the trucks, you see if everybody's moving over the right lane, it gives you a good indication. Well, there we go. Way station closed. There we go. 1 for 1 so far. Next big hurdle is 695 traffic. Coming into hurdle number 2. I think it's about 28 miles. Pretty sure it's about 28 miles across 695, around 695 to get to 95. So this is all under construction. Generally, that ramp that we just went around back there is where you run into the traffic. So I would say so far so good. We'll see how this rides all the way around. Looks like we might get lucky here. It'll be 2 for 2. I got a feeling this is the one I don't get. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Around this little curve up here, we're going to see what kind of disaster we're into.
Turn left on Willow Spring Road, then take the first right.
Oh man, we are out the gate.
Turn right at the traffic light.
Crap. I didn't even stop for that stop sign. For that red light. We are out the gate. Right All right, well, as expected, my delivery can go anywhere in C or D row, and my pickup is in M row. So I'll probably drop this thing somewhere over by M and then drive the tractor over to C or D. Hopefully they'll be able to find me to get me to my paperwork for the tractor. If not, I'll come back up to the office and get it from them guys, I think. So let's go do it. Get this one off, put back on. We got our Maryland, we did yesterday, we got Maryland and Ohio permit, so we just didn't have the PA. So all we're waiting on today is Pennsylvania, and I would imagine we will probably have it. It might even already, I might already have it. I don't know. I think we're gonna have to adjust the Ohio though, because the route that they got me coming into Ohio, I don't think Pennsylvania is gonna give me. Pretty sure there's construction, so we're gonna see what happens. But we got to get these things switched, and first we got to get these, get this one off and get the other one on, and then we can worry about those problems. That part. Drop. Now we're going to run the tractor over to C or D row, park it probably in D row, and then we're going to come back and grab the excavator. What's our serial number? If I could see it, it would help. 03 MYK 503090. All right, we'll take that with us, so when we come back over, we can find our excavator. I'm pretty sure that excavator is sitting right there in the front, one of those two. Probably that 320 right there. It's the only, the rest of them look like 325s, so let's go do it. Trick is going to be figuring out how to drive this thing. Oh, mirrors folded in. Some boxes here. Gotta put somewhere else. Here to check it out. All right, that one dropped off. The guy found me, paperwork signed, got it in our hand. Now we're walking back over to M row, see if we can find our excavator. Hopefully it's right there, right where I thought it was. We can just spin right around the corner, put it up on the trailer, chain it down, and how you doing? Good. All right. What is our number? $3090. Hopefully that's our baby right there. That 320. He said it was an M7, which would be on the end, and it's not there, so clearly. This is 3070. 3090. This is a 325. 50. Nope. No, that's close though. Boy, that could have been a mistake right there. So you know what? Let's grab our cat paperwork and work off of that. Maybe I wrote something down wrong here. I don't want to do that again. That is this here. Grab our cat paperwork. $50,390. Yeah, it's a 320 that we're looking for. That's a 325. Well, here's a couple. 50366. 50390. 5039 MYK 50390. There's our baby right here. See how easy that is to make that? That 325, that could have been it. So this is our baby. Looks like we got an easy shot to get out of here. Looks pretty good. Yeah, let's get in there and go put it on a trailer. Go, 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 go. How much lower I can go without that hitting the flip. So can't do much. Height-wise, I think we're fine. So I think what I'm gonna do is just turn this thing and set it down right here. Under there. I can still lift that if I need to. Set down in there pretty good. That should be it. Let's chain her down and get out of here. Well, load it up, chain down, ready to go, waiting on paperwork. Thought I parked close enough they could easily find me, but he hasn't come over with my paperwork yet. My gate pass to get out of here, but so you just saw me put it on, but here's what we got. Cat 320. Here's the other side. We did for securement. This thing weighs in at 48,000, a little over 48,000, a little under 48,000. So we're gonna call it 50. Need 25,000 pounds of securement, right? So I did my typical one chain or one binder off the track in the front. And I did the one track off the binder back here. That gives us, those two give us 2 chains credit. And then I ran one chain back here to the trailer on each side. So we get another chain credit for that. So that's 3 chains. Plus, per DOT, to stay DOT compliant, we got to have the strap over the arm. It has something over the arm. So we put the strap over the arm, we get another 5,400 pounds on this. So basically we got 3 chains at over 11,000 pounds each. I think the guy's bringing my paperwork. So that puts us at 33,900 pounds plus the 5,400 pounds of securement. We almost have 100% of the load covered, which you only need 50% of load covered. So put our flags on the widest portion of load. I did these flags a little bit different. I wrapped them around the very corner so people can see down low. And that one's just flashing, or that one's just flowing free in the back, so easy enough. We are 10.5 foot wide. Just on the trailer, we're under 12 foot tall. So that measurement came out really good. I was kind of surprised by that. I thought it was going to be a little bit taller than that, but that worked out pretty good. So we're just under 12 or just over 12 foot tall on the trailer. So that's our total height. 10.5 foot wide, 30 some foot long, but that really doesn't matter. Placement on it, I just kind of ran it back until the arm wasn't going to hit the. At 40,000 pounds, we permitted on 3 axles, 2 axles, so it's kind of hard to screw that up. I might have, but it is kind of hard to screw up a 47,000 pound load on this big of a trailer. So I think we're in good shape. I'm gonna check my gauges to be sure, but I'm not too concerned about it. No. Ride height is back up where it should be. We ran the back up 2 more holes, got it back up to the ride height that should be, and the front is sitting on the 3rd hole, 2nd hole. So ride height's back up where it should be. We had to put it down for that tractor so we can make sure we got on the turnpike with the height on that thing. But this one's not a concern, so we are just gonna sit here and wait for this guy to show up with our paperwork and our gate pass to get out of here, and then we're gonna roll on home for the weekend. Deliver this thing Monday morning. We will deliver it Monday morning. Then we're gonna run out and get that wheel loader in Butler, Indiana, and bring it back to Canton, Ohio. Probably pick it up in the afternoon. We will deliver that thing Tuesday morning, and then I don't know. See what we come up with. So see what Monday brings for us. All right, guys, that's all I got. We're just gonna sit here and wait on the paperwork. So if this is your first time watching the channel, I appreciate that. If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you want to see more, consider subscribing to the channel. To those of the veterans coming back, you guys know, I don't think I need to say it again. I appreciate all of you. The comments and likes and shares and all that stuff. Also, if you guys want to find me on Facebook, I just recently started a Patriot Specialized in Heavy Haul Facebook page where anybody you can post your pictures. I very much enjoy seeing what everybody's doing. We got a guy from across seas that he's posting on there, Mark. I appreciate you watching, Mark, and I appreciate you posting on Facebook. That's pretty cool, seeing what you're hauling over there and learning about your axle weights and all that over there. So that's it, guys. We are just waiting on our gate pass. We'll get out of here and go home for the weekend. So I hope everybody has a safe weekend, and we will talk to you guys next week. Everybody stay safe out there.